Alrighty, hello and welcome back to the stream, everybody. Playing a little bit of Walking Dead today. Gonna make sure the audio is working as intended. Sounds like it's working. We got Botrix in the channel. Let's go. We're ready. Ready to play, what was it, episode 4? I believe it was episode 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because in the last episode we had Conrad shoot Badger. Oh, well, that's interesting. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, my game froze up there for a minute. Extras. Your choices. I wish that this was a choice that showed up that said if you kissed Kate or not. You and 5... Okay, so it fucked me over. It made me not choose Clement. Let's see what it did. 45% of players went back out on the road. Yeah, okay. Shooting the driver. I don't like that it made me do that. Or it generated that for me. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, not all that much of a difference, but it does slightly change some things. We'll see if if it did generate me kissing Kate in the junkyard. I guess it makes the conversation a bit more dramatic if you did, but we'll see.
No! You monsters! Clem!
Garcias! Oh, you took my goddamn guts out.
Conrad?
What? Ain't got the guts to kill another man?
No. You're not a man. You're nothing.
Joan was in on it. We did it on her orders. I'm sorry.
It is too late for sorry, you backstabbing shitbag.
I'll help you. I'll tell everyone in Richmond about this.
Maybe he'll be useful.
Thank you. Thank you.
I needed that.
Come on, we have to hurry.
Wait a second. David told us to come here.
He's talking to the others now. Trust me, shit's about to fly.
I knew I could count on you, brother. This is not over, Joan. I have friends here. Allies.
So, I remember like a shootout happening, but I guess that didn't happen to me in this one because of my choices. Because I went back and watched like some of the different outcomes. And I think the only way that a shootout happens is if you kill Max and there's nobody to actually defend your story. Because, what was the Lonnie or something? It's like sitting there lying. So then like David freaks out and shoots him. Starts a little shootout. So, yeah, I guess we'll see how different it plays out for the intro here. Might actually be better, more in our favor, because Lonnie isn't killed. Whatever. Little flashback.
Damn it. Strike one.
I'm out of practice, that's all.
Same here. I haven't held a bat since the league booted me.
Well, you got all afternoon to get back in your groove.
Oh yeah. Just holding this thing makes me feel better. You doing okay?
I've been wrestling with something.
Hey! Hey, man, you're Javier Garcia, right? The ball player? Can I get your autograph? If you could sign my baseball, that would be so awesome. I watch you play all the time.
All right, but let's make it quick.
Go on. Don't keep your fan waiting.
Who do I make this out to?
Oh, no names. Band players' signatures are worth way more on resale than personalized crap. Just your name is fine. Don't date
I'm
it or
gonna make it worthless.
What the hell is this?
You want to make money? Get a job.
Ugh, whatever.
Gotta keep those fans happy, big star. Let's get back to baseball.
It's out of here. Holy cow.
You just had to rub it in, didn't you? Does talking like that make you feel better?
Yeah, you should try it.
Son of a bitch!
Strike two.
Man, knock that shit off. I'm serious. You just talk. It's annoying.
Jeez, you gotta learn to relax, David.
What do you suggest? Put some money on it?
You know I don't do that anymore.
I still can't believe you actually wanted to come here. If I were in your situation, I'd avoid batting cages forever.
Well, thanks for bringing me anyway. I needed the distraction. See? We all have off days.
Come on, man. Don't start sucking on my account. Next time, we go to the shooting range.
I don't really shoot.
But I do. And I'm good at it. Ow! Fuck! You gotta shut up. Stupid thing. My arm's throbbing.
Oh, come on. Don't be a wuss.
I used to tell you the same thing.
You did.
Yeah. Back when we were younger. I remember I showed you how to play this game.
Well, let this superstar return the favor. Watch this.
Watch this. Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's fuck it up.
Garcia's hot streak is cooling.
On purpose.
I think I got a few more swings in me. You in? Ah, David. David, knock off the tantrum. Grow up.
You just can't resist making your little digs, can you? Once again, it's Javi the Star thinking he's better than me. That's gonna change.
What's going on? David, I don't understand.
You don't understand because you only think about yourself. And I'm sick of it. It's been that way for years. You've always been looking out for yourself.
Oh, take a breath. I'll hear you out, but this doesn't have to be an argument. I'm worried about you, man.
I can't be the Star's older brother anymore. I gotta go where I can be my own man. My job sucks. Kate and I fight like cats and dogs. I belong back in the army. I had a purpose there. I had respect.
You know what? Yeah, do what you need to do. The army could be good for you.
I was expecting more of an argument. Things between me and Kate have been going downhill for a while. But if I left, it seemed like that would be best for everyone. I can't keep pretending this is the life I want. Not anymore.
I'm not gonna stand in your way.
Well, all right then. I'm not gonna lie. If I go, it's gonna be hard on everyone. Kate may need help from time to time. You can help, right? You won't leave her hanging? I need to know that. In my mind.
I don't know what this really affects. But I want nothing to do with Kate. I want nothing flirtatious to be with Kate, so I'll just do this.
It's your family, David, not mine. You gotta stay here to help them.
Typical selfish. You don't know shit about family.
David is kind of a baby, dude. I mean,
get outta
holy
here now.
shit, dude. If anybody else was acting that way, he would be like, "Oh yeah, fuck you, grow up." But when it's him, you know, kind of a baby about that stuff.
in
So
there, you
whatever.
two.
I thought you could talk to him nicely and not have
John's
an
gonna
argument.
figure out what to do with you.
She's making a huge mistake.
No, you made a mistake when you tried to attack her.
Hey, everybody just take a breath, all right?
I was just trying to tell them.
And that's your mistake right there. You can't fight everybody. Understand that Joan's not looking for revenge. She just wants order.
Horse shit.
Cooperation is the name of the game. There's still a way through this.
You do anything she tells you to do, huh? Go along with whatever she says just to keep your place.
It's not like that. Joan's got a tough job. She needs all our help to keep this place safe. You boys want to make it out of here. Just relax and trust in the process.
This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I never trusted Joan. I didn't think she'd turn on me like this.
David, hey!
I thought I had it handled. All of this is my goddamn fault. I should have seen it coming, but I dropped the ball. Big time.
Joan lied. You couldn't have anticipated that. It was a sneak attack.
I'm glad you see that. You may be the only one. I keep doing this, making the same stupid mistakes.
You drove Kate away. Like, what the fuck?
You're still a hero to Gabe.
Well, that's such a random thing to
Still a
say.
lot you can teach him. This world needs all the heroes it can find.
That's my boy. Listen to me carefully. I don't care what's gonna happen to me. I'm most worried about Kate and Gabe. They gotta survive, no matter what.
Kate doesn't need you? Like, bro.
You don't have to worry. They're safe for now. We have to get them out of town. Both of us.
You're right. No matter what we do, Joan's already poisoned this well. We've got to figure a way out of Richmond.
All of us.
All of us. This time tomorrow, we'll be together. and
Hug
safe.
him. I don't feel like David would like a hug, but let's try it.
You never give up on anybody. And I'm not going to give up on you.
So glad to see you boys getting along.
Armed escort. You're that scared to face me?
Oh, David, I'm not scared of you. I came here to talk, not fight. You're not going to be a problem, are you? I just want a calm discussion between us.
If you try to hurt David, I'm gonna be a huge problem.
No, you'll just get yourself hurt. It's sad how we ended up here. But Clint and Lingard agree. You've become a problem. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to call for a gathering in the square. The people deserve
Like,
to hear a full
David's the
explanation
problem?
of your
Like, she literally just got busted.
Then
I don't
you'll be
understand.
replaced as head of security. No one's above the law, David. Not even you.
I know the laws, Joan. You're the one breaking them.
This place could have been something. Something good. And you ruined it.
This place needs me to keep it safe.
You set me up. Everyone's gonna see through your lies.
I did what I had to do to keep the people of Richmond safe. They're going to see that. And they'll also see that the biggest threat to them right now is you. We'll debate all of this in the morning. Right now, David, I need to ask you some questions. In private. Bring him with us.
Screw this. Gotta get out of here. That's about the kind of day I'm having.
Okay.
Been a long time since I hit the showers. Ooh, and I could use one. Too bad there's no running water in here.
What? Like, where's the run button? Like, they removed the run button. Oh yeah, the window.
Could squeeze through there.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I'm not gonna get up there from this bench.
Okay, let's grab the chair then.
Don't want to bust my hand.
Oh, we got like a handle there. Oh, here we go.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Gabe?
Where'd they take Dad?
I don't know yet. Help me get out of here. These bars are loose. Help me pry them off.
I can't do it. Can you help?
Nice work, Gabe. Now, give me a hand.
It won't let me out. All right.
What's all that noise?
It's a herd. They're outside the walls. This way. Come on. Kate didn't want to stay at Dad's house.
Of course she didn't.
Eleanor found a place. She sent me to find you. While they hide out.
Is Kate doing okay?
Yeah, she's fine. And Eleanor's watching her just in case.
We should probably keep moving. I can't believe you found me.
I looked everywhere.
Huh. Nice work. Thank you. They've still got your dad, though.
He's gonna be okay, right? I mean, these are his people. They're just arguing, aren't they?
He's negotiating with them now.
He'll work it out.
Let's just see what happens, okay? All clear. Come on.
Kate keeps pushing us to leave. You have to make her stay. We have
Yeah.
to stay until Dad's free.
Kate,
We can't leave Dad here. Not after we found him again.
I'll talk to her. I'll try to convince her.
Good. It's important.
Kate and Gabe are kind of annoying in this season. I don't know.
Hold up.
I'm just like whatever Gabe and David want to do, Kate wants to do the opposite.
Everything's gone wrong here, hasn't it? We should be safe in this town. You shouldn't be a prisoner.
It's bad. This place is going to hell. We're gonna need to find somewhere to lay low and hope for the best.
With Dad. Don't forget about Dad. That's Eleanor's place. We made it.
Great. Let's get in there.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
This wasn't so busy before. What are they up to?
Why did the graphics look like this, man? Like, the characters do not blend with the scene at all.
Come on. Let's
And
get
the scene
inside.
looks blurry, man. Like, I don't know. I really think this definitive edition is... I'm not trying to be like a fucking pompous hipster, whatever you want to call it, nostalgia, but maybe it did look like this. But I don't remember it looking this weird. Like, Season 3 did look kind of strange, but I don't think it looked this out of place. Like, the characters are literally a different shade than the actual scene. At least in that last scene right there. Even kind of here a little bit. I mean, it's not terrible, though. It's not as noticeable. That's just all pixelated. I don't know. Maybe it's just the... Is it the monitor that I'm playing on? I don't know. Not really sure. To me, it looks strange. I guess it's still the same game, though. But you'd think, like, a definitive edition would... You know, I mean, it's in the name. It's the definitive edition. You want to play The Walking Dead? You want to play it, you know, all of it together in the best possible way we can give it to you? Here's the definitive edition. But, like, I don't know, there's a lot of weird graphical changes that I don't like. I feel like if I had graphic black turned on this season, it would look terrible. Like, the other seasons, I was like, it could go either way. But I feel like it'd look really bad on this one. Oh, okay. Yep, I see now. I don't know if I caught that the first time I played, but they are building something here that we will see later on in the episode.
I've been thinking hard about this, and I really think we should be a thing.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I feel like that. That way. Look.
Okay, we're off to a good start. No kiss. Pull away.
Hi, Kate.
But I can't do anything here. You know they don't want any of the rest of us like they want you.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you. They've escalated past their same old usual argument. Never heard it this bad. That's some rough shit right there.
We're not a thing.
I'm gonna try to get some shut-eye.
It's important. Important to me. I just can't do this now. Oh. Hey.
Hey.
Trip. Look who's here.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Where have you been?
Joan threw me and David in jail, if you can believe it.
Great. So you gave these people more reason to hate us.
What is going on here in Richmond? You know more about this place than the rest of us. What do we do?
We just can't trust Joan. She's trying to remove David from power by pinning murders on him.
Told you we couldn't trust him.
I'm sorry
What?
about what's going on with David.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I just gotta pause here. This whole episode has been, like, implying that, like, I got a different choice in the last one, which I didn't. We proved that Joan was the liar. We proved that Joan was killing everybody. Joan isn't pinning any murders on David, because we already established that Joan Like, we keep Max alive, so he helped us out there. David is proven not to be part of the raids. Like, why is this, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's these little details in this game. This and, it's like, you can just tell, like, something was rushed here. Why is that even a choice? Like, Joan she's lying to people, trying to persuade them and manipulate them, but, I mean, like, what? This only makes sense if you didn't keep Max alive, and then she does lie and convince everybody that David is, you know, the reason for all the raiding and all that. But it doesn't make sense now. Like, I'm sorry. It's just, I just had to make that comment. It made no sense.
We still need to get out of here, Javi. Let's go.
Oh, fuck off, Kate.
There's too much unfinished business here.
Javi.
Sorry. We can't leave yet.
Have you guys even looked out the window? Go look for yourself.
Oh, I remember this. The trailer for this episode, Telltale dropped on YouTube. This part was so crazy. It was like, oh my god, what's out there?
Oh. Holy shit.
And it looks terrible.
Javi, even if you did get your brother free, you're not going to be able to go anywhere.
Look at that. We should have left when we had a chance. Now we're stuck here.
I didn't make that happen. It's not my fault.
We had the opportunity. We should have gone.
Are you crazy?
I'd rather take my chances out there than in here.
Then you're an idiot. Look at you.
Thank you.
You wouldn't have lasted 8 seconds past those
Thank
balls.
you, whoever your name was again.
Seems like we're in danger within this place and without. I, for one, would feel a whole lot safer with a few more guns to protect ourselves.
That the smartest move to make right now? That's crazy.
We'll need to make sure we can defend ourselves. No matter what we do next, okay?
Defend? That's all you're doing? I don't want to risk us losing anybody else. But you don't seem to mind that.
What
They
up,
will be
Kate?
coming for us.
I know
God.
those guns. My dad showed me. There are lots.
The armory. Good idea. A small group should go.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. We'll get back here as soon as we can.
Good luck.
Come here.
Kate,
Don't.
Just be careful.
Okay. No kissing, no flirtatious stuff. I've tried very hard to make that very clear in this season.
Look, Javi, I don't know if you heard us, but I think I fucked it up with Eleanor.
We can talk on the way.
About that, I don't think I can leave this apartment with things like this between me and her. It's just not right. I know you must have
You're being an idiot.
heard something.
It happens. Especially these days. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. Just shouldn't have pushed it with her like I did. Wasn't fair. Too much going on already, right?
Javi, come on.
Just give us a minute, pal. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what to do.
With all that's going on here, everybody's feeling overwhelmed. Try to wait for the right time. Maybe she'll come around.
Right. Okay. Good luck out there. I'll talk it over with Eleanor and watch over things here. You've got my word. I won't let anything happen to anyone.
Thank you.
Javi, come on.
Good luck.
Now I'm trying to remember here. Look. I don't remember what my choices were at the end of this episode when I first played it years ago.
Stay frosty, gents.
What's that mean?
Mike, stay cool, buddy.
Looks like Bob's on duty. I'll distract him away from the door and meet you inside. Be careful in there. There might be more of them.
Remember what I said about staying cool?
I've done this before, Hobby.
No, you haven't, Gabe. Not really. Some decisions, you make them in a split second, and then have to carry them the rest of your life. You understand?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay. I'm gonna try doing a different choice this time around.
How can we trust Ava that she won't turn us in? Can we really trust her?
Your father trusts her, and we trust him, right?
I don't know.
Then we should be okay.
I like how they set up the main choice in this episode.
How do you know
It was an
we can
interesting
trust him?
setup.
I feel like I've never really known anyone other than you and Kate, Mariana.
Trustworthy people don't lie about small stuff. After you catch the first whiff of their bullshit, that's when you cut somebody loose. Better safe than sorry.
Makes sense.
I think we're up. She sure is a big help. Ava said it'd be this way.
It's down here. The guns are through that door.
Locked. No time to look for a key either. Have to do this the hard way.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. There is a window. I mean, granted, it's probably bulletproof, but like that's just not gonna happen, you know? I'll suspend my disbelief.
Put these in your bag.
I like this season
Never done
where
this before.
they don't have the
Shoot me.
same, like,
We make a pretty good team, right?
you know, everybody doesn't have the
Uncle
same
Matthew,
pistol.
1-2 punch.
Yeah, we do.
Like the past couple seasons, it's always like the same, like, generic Glock.
Sorry to scare you. When we get back to Eleanor's, we need to talk to those people about doing the right thing by this place. I'll meet you at the entrance.
Come here.
Freeze!
Good job. Good job, Gabe.
Get away from me!
You know, one thing I feel like they improved the facial animations, at least from the original. Like, I remember a couple times in this season, especially this part, that dude's face was just really, really strange. What the fuck, Gabe?
God damn it, Gabe! Does it fucking look like I'm okay?
I'm sorry.
Jeez, I can't leave you guys alone for 2 minutes, can I? He's still alive?
Yeah. Just passed out.
Starting to think siding with you might have not been the best idea. Toss Sleeping Beauty in the closet so nobody sees him. Let me see that wound. It's really bleeding. You're gonna need that taken care of.
No shit.
No, it's okay. Lingard and David are close friends. We can count on him to help you.
Medical facilities right nearby.
It'll be quiet this time tonight.
They're close friends, yet they side with Joan. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, but let's be quick.
Grab the knife, man.
Can they really hit targets over a mile away?
Not these, but some models. Javi, it's probably best if Lingard doesn't see these guns. He and David might be tight, but he's still part of Richmond's leadership council.
I'll keep watch with Ava.
Okay.
Do any of them have laser sights?
Laser sights.
Clem?
Shit, Javi, what happened to you?
Ran into a little trouble.
Wow, that looks like it must have hurt.
I just need to get it cleaned up.
You surprised me. Thought you were someone else.
Who were you expecting?
I know this wouldn't exactly look innocent to Joan or David.
Is it innocent?
Yes, I guess. I think so.
Oh yeah, Lingard.
Anyway,
Getting
can't
high.
leave Richmond with that herd out there.
Something tells me Lingard doesn't care what you're doing.
He's been out of it since I got here.
He's alive. Poor dumb bastard.
That's gonna need more than just cleaning, Javi. I can stitch that for you. I can't promise it'll look great once it heals.
You've done this before?
Yeah, I have. On myself, actually, in much worse conditions. You'll be fine. Huh. Let me see if I can find a needle and thread for that.
Clem, are you okay?
I'm fine. I started bleeding. I know, it's a thing. I've traveled with women before, and they all had it. What is it? I mean, like, why is it... I just don't understand.
Oh, that.
Oh, that. Well, you'll get the hang of it.
How?
Exactly like anything else.
This isn't exactly like anything else. Okay.
Clementine is
I can
confused.
take you back to Kate. She can help you with,
Javi, worry about yourself right now. We need to find a needle and thread to stitch you up first.
Oh, right.
Wake up! Talk to me! Wow.
Can't feel a thing.
Guy is really out of it.
Alright,
Here we go.
that'll help my bleeding on my arm.
Cody. Not much left. It looks like painkillers are in high demand.
I wouldn't steal any medicine if I were you. It really doesn't go over well.
Well, these could come in handy.
Whoa, that handle is glitching out.
Penicillin. Not what I'm looking for.
Oh, yeah.
Jackpot. Needle and thread. All sterilized and ready to go.
Alright.
Hey, this is just what you're looking for. They help you handle it. Kate'll take care of you.
Think I remember how to do this. Okay, hold still. Try not to breathe. Thank you for, you know, all that.
I know I'm not the best person for this. I always hoped Kate would talk to Mariana, and I'd just be there for support.
You weren't so bad.
Basically, all this means is you could become a mom, if you wanted.
Funny. I already felt like a mom. Even Ava would have to admit I was a good mom to AJ.
Oh, okay. So does it skip the flashbacks if I was with Kenny or Jane? Yeah, this definitely feels like... I feel like this is something that happens regardless of whatever your ending in Season 2. Yeah, they definitely just skipped whatever it was if you were in the alone ending. Which is not what I had, but whatever. This game just fucks over my choices. I don't care. It doesn't really matter that much, but... Especially considering Wellington ending... You have the Kenny hat, and they still, like, you can take the Kenny hat. You'd think it would, like, AJ would wear Kenny's hat sometime, but nope. Never in the series does that happen. As far as I know, I might be wrong.
Whoa there, Clem. It's just me.
What the hell do you want?
I'm really glad I found you. Clementine, I know this is hard. I'm so sorry about what happened with AJ. Really, I am. What happened wasn't easy for any of us.
You have to give AJ back, please. He needs me. I need him.
That's just not gonna happen, Clem. Look, it's not much, but... Here.
Oh, AJ's doodle. Thought that was in the Wellington ending only.
David wanted you to have that. AJ drew it just after you.
Now you're just screwing with me.
No, Clem, we just...
Am I supposed to just thank you for this?
We just thought you'd want something to remember him by. Listen, it's dangerous out here, and right now, you're hurting. Whatever you do, you can't let what happened get to you. You need to keep a level head. Plan for after that. You're strong, but that won't get you far if you don't know what you're doing.
I can make it on my own, just like I always have. I don't need anybody else.
I don't blame you. Just don't overestimate what you're actually capable of. For me, staying alive has always been about finding people I could trust as much as they trusted me. That's what the New Frontier has been. A silver lining. Made me feel worth a damn. Kept me going in the worst of times. You'll find yours. I know you will. Someone, or something.
I used to have Lee.
You never mentioned him.
He took care of me for a while. Every time I would look at AJ, I could hear him in my head, helping me. guiding me.
He's still with you, you know. Here. So is AJ.
From the first time we met, right here, surrounded by absolute hell, you and AJ were a light in the darkness. Hope for a better world. That's who you are. Promise me you'll never lose that light. Please. It's what makes you special, Clem.
Just go away already.
Okay. Okay. I should get back before anyone notices I'm gone. I know you said you'd get by on your own, but if you find yourself needing supplies, or just someone to talk to, there's an old airfield about 10 or so miles south of here. Prescott. There are good people there. I'm sure they'll help you out. I'll miss having you around, Clem. You're going to be okay.
Thanks, Ava.
Good luck out there, Clem.
That's what keeps me going.
Hold on a second. My cat is fucking with something. I will be right back. Right.
There's things I have to stay alive to do. So, what do you think? Think I'm getting better.
That was fast.
There's not much to it. The wound was pretty clean.
You coming?
I still have to ask Lingard about AJ.
Hello, Clementine. Javier. Thought you were rotting in a cell with David. There any chance he got out too? I hate to think about what Joan might do to him. Despite all her pleasantries, she's a cruel bitch.
Joan took him before I got out. I haven't seen him since.
That poor bastard. He's not getting out. Guess there's only one sure way to get away from Joan these days.
Why didn't you stand up for, like...
Why do you care if David got out? He deserves what's
weird,
coming
man.
to him.
The writing is weird.
If you think that, you don't know David.
I know he's the reason I lost AJ.
When AJ recovered, David was the one who stepped up. Took personal responsibility for that kid.
You say that like it's a good thing. I really doubt he was a positive influence.
David's the reason the kid's better off now than he's ever been. You can be as mad as you want about how things panned out.
Clem is AJ's family. No kid is better off when you break their family apart.
Maybe you're right. Maybe AJ should be with Clem. All I know is that he's better than he was when he got here.
No thanks to you or David.
I stand by what I said.
If David's taken such good care of him, why did he tell me to ask you where AJ is?
That's what this is about, then. You want to know where the boy is?
What do you want?
I just want to die. I want you to inject this into me.
Why don't you do it yourself?
I can't. I'm a fucking coward. When your brother found me, he got me to care about everything I'd given up on. My life, other people, even this goddamn place. Without him around, I don't want to care anymore.
Just tell me where he is!
Then you won't have any reason to do it.
I think he... I feel like he tells you even if you don't do it. But I'm pretty sure I did kill him in my first playthrough, so... I keep him alive.
Javi, I have to know. I've been looking for too
Or if you
long.
don't make a choice. I think Clementine actually
I
does
can't
it.
lose him now.
I'm sorry, Clem, we can't do this.
No, I have to. If you won't, I will.
Clem, stop. He's not in his right mind. You can't do this.
Let go of me. I'm taking the deal.
We'll find AJ, just not this way.
There is no other way. Where is...
You can consider the deal. Oh.
No! Javi! How could you?
So be it. It's your funeral. Especially now. Now that Joan's rounding up all alleged traitors. You better hope she doesn't find you.
Hang in there, buddy.
Oh, hey. Hi, Clementine.
Surprised to see you here.
Yeah, right back at you.
You all good?
Yeah, we're all set.
Let's roll.
Good to see you.
Javi, you're back. And Clementine.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Just surprised to see you is all. Oh, hell. You okay?
Yeah, it looks worse than it is. Don't worry about it.
Kate's lying down in the other room for a bit.
So you got the guns, huh?
We got them all right. One for you, and one for you. I saved this one for you.
No, I've already got one. Actually, it wouldn't hurt to have another. Thanks.
Conrad?
Nah, I'm cool.
What took you so long?
We went to see Dr. Lingard.
At night? I'm kind of surprised he was sober. It's gotta be a stressful job. Looking after an entire community?
The guy's clearly an addict. He was destroyed when we got there.
It would be sad if it wasn't so reckless.
It's pathetic is what it is.
Yeah, why do we, like... why do we have the,
Okay.
the addict in charge of, you know, all the medical supplies?
Jones people know we're holed up here, and they're gonna
Reminds me of that, Negan, that episode with Negan in The Walking Dead.
Maybe it's not as bad as we think.
Fucking figures.
And there's no going anywhere with
Like,
those things blocking our exit.
you're in charge of the
They
food
like
supply?
me, that has to help somehow.
Just because they like you doesn't mean they're gonna like the rest of us.
We're sitting ducks up here.
We can't just wait around here to get shot, that's for damn sure.
We've still got time to get in front of this before Joan can do anything.
Yeah!
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not gonna sit around and wait for her to find us.
I'm liking the cut of your jib, Javi. We can't just cut and run, not with the herd out there. Like it or not, we're fucking stuck in Richmond. Now, how the fuck are we gonna put the brakes on this thing?
Joan and her people are going to be at the square, right? We need to bring the fight to them.
We go after Joan, our problems are solved.
Great. So, how do we do that?
It's a good question. Joan will probably have a full security detail with her. She'll be insulated. From us and from anybody in Richmond who doesn't agree with what she's doing.
The best way to get rid of Joan is to get David back on top. If he's in charge again, things will go back to the way they used to be.
No arguments here.
After we take Joan out, we're gonna need some way out of this mess. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not much of a runner.
We've got a truck. A big one. That we used to use for walker defense. It's a little busted up, but it's way better than nothing.
People are gonna be patrolling these streets looking for us. How far away is this truck?
I'll show you. We've been expanding, pushing out further, making the safe zone even bigger. Can't promise you they've cleared all the walkers yet, but that's where the truck's parked.
I could spit and hit it.
We steal that thing, nothing will be able to stop us.
Steal what?
Hey.
Jesus, Javi, is that blood on your shirt? You said it wasn't that bad.
It isn't.
How the hell did this happen? Oh, you're bleeding right through that bandage. You should have told me as soon as you got in.
Yeah, Gabe.
It was
Gabe's fault.
Why don't you ask him what happened out there?
I was just doing what had to be done.
I'm the one who tells you what to do, not the other way around.
We got it stitched up. It's fine.
Thought you knew what you were doing.
You're still alive, aren't you?
Eleanor, can you take a look at this?
As long as he keeps it clean, it should be okay.
Would you guys stop making such a big deal about it? It happened. It's over. Move on already.
I'm just trying to make sure he's okay, Gabe.
What we need to be talking about is the plan. Oh, I have a bunch of ideas. I want to be the one to go after Dad. Just give me a gun and I'll do whatever.
Shut up, Gabe.
I know the town. I know what Dad's gonna be thinking.
Let the grown-ups come up with a plan, okay, Gabe?
Cause yours is gonna be so much better than mine. Whatever.
Who's to say you're even coming along, kid?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah, you can't pull the Conrad bullshit on me on this one now.
Take a breath.
He's my dad. I'm going.
It's going to be dangerous out there, and I don't want anyone else getting hurt.
If we get to save Dad, then getting hurt is worth it. It's worth dying for. This is more important to me than anyone else. I've got a gun, and I know how to use it.
Could you do me a favor and stop showing off for everybody? You're tough, okay? You can handle a lot of shit. You don't have to prove it all the goddamn time. Nobody here is gonna let you be a martyr, Gabe. Your life is precious.
Before you all make any decisions,
Yeah.
who's coming and who's staying and who's gonna do what, I just wanted to say, I'm sitting this one out.
What are you talking about, Conrad?
I'm sorry about David. I am. I just don't particularly care what happens to the folks here in Richmond. It's not my community, not my problem. I got what I came here for.
Get the hell
Not the
out.
kind of man I want to be.
Fine. Get the hell out of here. If you don't want to help us, we don't want anything to do with you.
Understood. I'm gonna get
Conrad
some
will-
things
No,
together
wait,
and
no.
find some place to wait out the herd. I'll attract less attention if I'm by myself.
Conrad. Man.
I was just kidding, man.
No goodbyes. I'll see you on the other side, brother.
I'll see you.
Alright. Well, I guess Conrad's done. Done and gone. Anyway, what's interesting about that part right there is if I did shoot Conrad back in, like, the second episode or whatever, is Gabe,
Okay,
like, throws you
so
under the bus
you
right
want
there,
to
and then,
dive bomb Joan
everybody freaks out at
save
each
the
other,
day. Do we have to
and
leave?
Trip is pissed off, and regardless of what you say to Trip when you actually shoot Conrad,
We're out of here.
man, like, I should have shot Conrad. I want to see if they fix that.
Everything out there.
If anybody else wants
Because
out,
normally
now's
if
the
you
time to
say,
so.
like,
Hell,
say you shoot Conrad, and then you tell him that
I
Conrad
promised
lost,
David
like,
I'd
went
always
crazy in
help
the tunnel,
Let's do
if
it.
you
Without
get to this
Conrad,
part,
You guys need me.
Trip pretends
know
like
it.
you never said that to
Sure
him,
as hell
and
seems that
instead
way.
he'll say, like, you made me think the zombies
Clem,
killed
Kate,
him.
and Gabe will go after the car.
Me and Eleanor, we'll get some supplies together. Here, take a walkie. I'll let everyone know when things kick off.
Ava, you take the other one and keep checking in, no matter what.
I'll get my stuff and meet you at the square.
Okay. Let's move out.
I'm so confused though, because I swear, like, wait, hold on. When I first played this, I shot Conrad. I swear I shot Conrad. But then I really distinctly remember Conrad being in the last episode for me. Or being in this episode? I don't remember. I'm so confused.
Clem, you come with me to get the truck.
I need to go back and rewatch that because I'm so...
You guys hang back here. Be ready for anything.
Unless I like replayed it, I don't remember. I don't know how the hell. I'm 100% certain that Conrad was alive in my first playthrough, at least in this episode, but I know I shot him because I had an argument.
Don't want to get surprised while I'm out there.
I swear I did.
Yeah. Okay. I guess somebody needs to be a lookout.
What? Nothing. Gabe and I will be fine back here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused. I do know that Telltale kind of fucks up your choices, like when the games were coming out. Like, I remember Season 2 definitely did that. Oh, look at this. This oddly colored set of boards here.
Gotta be careful. Any more muertos pushing?
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at that from my playthrough years ago. Because I'm really confused now. Because I remember Conrad dying. I remember Tripp screaming at me. But then I also remember Conrad like pops up in this episode for me. So I'm confused. I see we got a chat on Twitch. Okay, that's just spam. Got a chat on YouTube from Pandil. Welcome in. Conrad was such a nice guy, so his death almost made me cry. Honestly, yeah, Conrad is a pretty cool-ass dude. And I really wish that more characters got the same treatment as Conrad, because Conrad is really cool, like a character, because... I've said it before, but, I mean, he can basically die, I think, in almost every episode in this season, but he can also live to the end, too, which is really cool.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, I remember now, because I'm pretty sure he could have died in the last episode if I didn't give him the gun.
What are the chances?
I think he gets, like, attacked before we get in the garage. In this episode, I'm pretty sure he can get ran over. Something, I don't know. Alright, we got another chat on Twitch. It's not spam this time, it's Help 14. Welcome in, I made it. Who died? Who did die?
Not without attracting
So far, not really anybody. I think I did a good job at keeping people alive.
The rest of us are gonna get behind the truck and push.
I haven't gotten anybody killed that isn't meant to die, as far as I know. Season 4 will definitely take you out. I played Season 4 years ago, and I like Season 4, but it's missing. Like, you know, and that one, okay, like, I know you hear that a lot from a lot of people that have been watching this whole playthrough have probably heard that enough from me about how much cut content there is in this series, but out of all of them, the final season, Season 4, makes the most sense because halfway through that development of that season is when, unfortunately, Telltale went bankrupt, so... I mean, we're lucky that it even got finished. I'm glad that it got finished, though. I do think it got kind of a little rushed, but, I mean, there's little things that I really like that they added in there. Like, for example, Eddie pops up again. For those of you who have been watching since I played on the 400 Days DLC, Eddie pops up in the final season out of nowhere, which I was super excited about because for years I always thought that Eddie would be a cool character that would return. It never happened, and I was really disappointed about it. And then, bam, he just pops up in the final season. Not really gonna spoil
They left all their supplies lying around.
the reason why he's in there, but it's pretty cool nonetheless.
Okay?
But yeah, I do agree. Conrad is very, I like Conrad. I do think he is a little crazy when he grabs a kid and holds him hostage, but other than that... Well, now that I think about it, unfortunately, yeah, somebody is going to die in this episode. Oh no. A random teleporting walker. How do you feel about Kate in this season? I feel like Kate is kind of annoying, honestly. Like, when I first played this, when it first came out, I guess I didn't care that much, but the more I'm looking at it now, like, if you don't flirt with Kate at all, if you don't agree with anything with her, she's so fucking annoying. Like, and that's what I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go with a no flirtatious playthrough with Kate.
Wire cutter should help with this.
Which I'll actually get to see the ramifications of that in this episode, hopefully. Like, I don't think Kate's, like, necessarily a bad character. I just wish that, like, they definitely, like, again, with the cut content, they had a different plan with the story in this season, and I really wish that they went with the original story, because I think it was one of the directors for this story was like, they even said, like, we scrapped the original plot line because it didn't make sense for a Walking Dead story. But then they make this weird ass, like, love triangle bullshit with David, you know, like two brothers and like the brother's like fiance wife. Like, I'm like, is that really like the most interesting story they could have came up with? Like I said, it's kind of a subplot right now. It does get expanded, like in the next episode, and a little bit in this one too. Don't worry, you're good. That's your brother's wife. Exactly, dude. Like, and it pisses me off how the game kind of forces you to. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah, hot wiring car, truck. Not a problem at all for Javi.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, it's so weird to me. Like, I don't know. It just pisses me off that no matter what you do, or at least, I don't know, I guess we'll see. But I'm pretty sure, like, you can try to avoid it, but at the end of the day, the game will still kind of push this, like, love triangle bullshit on you as a way to progress the story in the final episode.
We wait for Ava to call us on the walkie.
Because I think Kate spills the beans regardless, even if you aren't. But I guess we'll see. And I'm also going to see if the game generated a choice for me to kiss Kate in episode 1. I personally did not when I first played it and streamed it a couple weeks back, but
it's a card game. Come on, it's fun.
I don't know. My choices are all fucked up. So hopefully I didn't kiss Kate, or at least, I guess we'll see. We're about to find out.
Doesn't it? Just you and me and Gabe and Mari.
It hurts too much to think about. Even now. It's like a
Got another chat on YouTube from Ale. Hola. Welcome in.
How smart she was. How kind.
I understand.
Gotcha.
Come
You didn't
on.
kiss her?
That's not even a good rule.
I didn't, but I guess we're gonna find out, because I...
Stop playing it cool with her.
Long story short, my endings for Season 2 got fucked up. I was trying to save it, and then I fucked it up even more, and then I just was like, whatever. I'm just gonna do a randomly generated episode 1. And it went for most of my choices that I chose, except for shooting Rufus. But my main one that I'm concerned about is the option to kiss Kate in the junkyard or not. I know in my original playthrough when this game first came out years ago, I kissed her.
It's so normal.
I guess I'm about to find out
you know?
in this conversation.
As crazy as things get, as terrible and tragic and just plain stupid, there's nothing more wonderfully ordinary as two kids falling for each other. Not that they're there yet, but to feel something that intensely for another person.
When I was his age and I liked a girl, I was a fucking wreck. Sweaty palms and stomach aches.
Boners behind math books. We knew.
What is with Kate and boners?
We knew.
Time we have a conversation in a car with her.
Hell on earth.
It's unfair. That's all I'm saying. That they're feeling what they're feeling right now, and when that sun gets a little higher, it's right back to the fight. I just wish he could have had a childhood, you know? I wish I could have given him that. Him and Mari, both.
You did the best you could, Kate. You kept his family alive as long as you possibly could. That counts for a lot.
I hope you know, Javi.
Oh boy.
Having you there with me,
Here we go.
right by my side all this time. That's what made the difference. You're so sure of what you're doing all this for. You didn't run away. You could have. But you didn't.
Honestly, I'm not that sure of anything right now. I'm just trying to do the right thing here.
I get it. There's no graceful way to say this, so I'm just gonna say it. I know we've had moments.
No.
You and I.
No, we did not. We've had no moments.
They're always a little hot.
No.
And a little confusing, and maybe some of them haven't meant anything at all. But before whatever happens tomorrow happens, I need you to know. Whatever this thing is between
There is
us,
no thing.
I want to give it a chance. And I know the fact that David is back in our lives now makes this whole thing a little more complicated.
Yeah, David is back in your life, you crazy fuck.
Anyway, I'd really like to know before things get crazy.
Alright, time to find out. Did I kiss her in the junkyard?
Chance. No pressure or anything, all right?
No.
I'm
Don't.
sorry, Kate.
Oh, God.
I just can't see it between us.
So, all those times you said stuff.
Said stuff?
I was just
What?
imagining it.
Oh, fuck off, dude. I didn't say nothing.
Years together, on the road. The looks.
At least I didn't kiss her.
hints of something
We're just
more.
friends. Nothing more.
We're friends, Kate. Hell, you're probably my best friend. But I don't see you as anything more than that.
I guess a part of me always knew you didn't
Oh my
feel
god.
the same way.
I don't think I kissed her.
God,
Let's
I
go!
pushed you a couple
Yes!
times. You always said no.
Oh my god, she's so understanding. I love that.
Finally listen.
Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so if you kiss her in the junkyard, she smacks the shit out of you. And she's like, you kissed me in the junkyard. That's awesome. Alright, let's go. We got an understanding Kate in our playthrough.
Shit. We gotta get
Because
over
I did
there.
not lead her on. That's awesome. Okay. Laugh my fucking ass off. She's insane. I love Kate. It took you an awful long time to click circle. Oh, man. I was worried there for a second.
The walkie close by. We'll tell you as soon as we've got David. Then you can drive into the square and pick us up.
Yeah, she's... Okay. We'll give you space.
Probably better that you stay here.
Definitely seems like she's sad, obviously, but like...
Oh, I'll say a word to you, all right?
Whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa.
pretty sure you're not gonna like it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa here. Alright, okay.
Stay out of sight.
You got rejected.
Be in touch as soon
Get the
as we
fuck
can.
over it. Okay? Don't have to have all that hostility towards me.
Like a crowd out there.
I was just about to say, she seems so understanding and just sad, but I take that back. But in the other, if you do kiss her in the junkyard, she is a fucking asshole to you. I mean, for good reason, too. I mean, you're basically leading her on, but...
Like, is the whole plan shot, or did she just have a little setback?
Ava could be having problems with the walkie-talkie.
Way to let her off
Maybe it's
easy.
out of range or ran out of batteries
Yeah,
or
no
something.
kidding. Javier does a very graceful way of rejecting her.
I don't know what went wrong.
You could have been like, hell no, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Let's do it already.
Your husband's in your life, you know?
You ready?
She's so mad like she isn't already married. Exactly,
I'm
like,
gonna be.
go back to your husband. He's alive. All is well. I don't know. How about you deal with your husband first before you try getting into another relationship? You know what I mean? You're trying to monkey branch over to me? Why don't you take care of that first?
David Garcia has to be punished for what he's done.
Shit. We can't wait for the others, can we?
For years now, Richmond has been governed by
Okay.
one simple principle.
There are two main choices that are going to happen here. One of them I will do a different thing for than my original playthrough. But one I cannot help myself.
The actions of one
Fuck
of the
Joan.
members of that council,
She needs to die.
security
So I will not change my choice on that.
David Garcia have put us all
She's
in
lying
danger.
to all of you.
Do you like David? Is he cool?
Sorry to have
I
to
think
show
David's
you
kind of a
how
baby
truly
a lot of
I
the
am,
times, but
you
I don't
all
mind
need
David.
to see.
I do feel like David is like the Kenny 2.0.
What he's done.
Oh my god, the one person I killed because he fucking shot at me.
Murdered this man in cold blood.
In cold blood, yep,
Is this
yep.
who we want in
Not in defense or anything.
This reckless, this cruel, not if I have anything to do with it.
God, like, they could have done this part a little bit better, you know what I mean? I like the setup,
Kill him.
but
She
gosh.
can't do this to him.
I'll yap about this in a minute.
He's kept him safe.
I knew Joan was willing to fight dirty, but this is taking it to the next level. We gotta be ready to
I
match
feel
her
like
game.
David is basically a Kenny 2.0 though, where it's like the game is trying to force you to like kind of push you to dislike him, but David isn't really like
Come on up here.
he's useful in an apocalypse.
I'm sure these people would like to hear what you have to say.
Fuck that, and fuck you, Joan.
Yeah, fuck
I
you,
don't have
Joan.
anything to say to someone who shit talks my family.
Don't make this harder on yourself, Javier. Get up here now.
She knows we're here now. We might as well.
I really wish they went with the Eleanor related to Joan story. I don't know why they cut that out.
With your friend Eleanor last
Because it makes this whole thing
Isn't that right, Eleanor?
makes a lot more sense.
That's
Little
right.
betrayal.
She said you came here because you wanted to save your brother. Admirable. Almost. Don't know how you thought you were going to pull it off.
And that's exactly what I'm planning to do.
Appreciate the honesty. Which makes this so much harder. Here in Richmond, people who put themselves before the group don't last long. Bring them out.
Get away from me.
You're making a mistake.
Ava!
Oh no.
They had them this whole time.
David wanted to tear this whole place down. He told his people where to find our gun supply, and sure enough, they picked us clean. You really thought you could ride into town and stage a coup? With our own damn weapons? Something like that? I can't just let it go. You've put me in a no-win situation here, so I'm gonna do the same thing to you. Both of them deserve to die for their crimes.
This is a very interesting choice.
Javi, I'll let you spare one of them. Just one.
No!
Hell no!
Joan! Don't!
In my first original
Not after what we
playthrough,
tried to do. You made
I
me
went with Trip.
guilty of bringing them
but there is a
into
very bad reason
but
why
they
you
chose
would not
to
want
go
to do Trip
along with
if you like Trip.
Is this the kind of leadership you've got in store for Richmond? Torturing people with your stupid power games?
Justice isn't a game, Javi. It's about time you learn that.
Joan, are you sure about this? We never agreed to killing all these people.
It's really up to Javi, isn't it? All eyes are on you.
Javi could die at the end.
Maybe this will help
Oh,
you
I know what
make
you're
your
talking
mind.
about. I should show that.
Boys? Come on, Javi. Who's it gonna be? Your friend?
I was so sad when I saw Trip get shot in my first playthrough. Look at that timer, man.
Come on! This is fucking stupid.
They really give you some time.
Serious. God damn you, Joan.
Alright. Trip's gonna be mad at me,
Right thing, Javi.
but he'll be alive.
You do this.
Let Ava live. David believes in her, and so do I.
Javi! No!
I fucking trusted you, Javi. And now you're throwing me under the bus? You go to hell.
Shoot her.
Wait! I said don't shoot Ava!
You did, but there's something else you need to understand. Betrayal.
Joan, think about what you're doing. Ava's one of us. You can't fucking do this.
This is fucked.
I can do anything I want. You brought this on yourself. Do it.
Joan.
Oh my god, they really shot her.
God damn it.
Now, David, it's your turn.
I can't believe this. This isn't how we do things.
Come on, Clint.
This is madness.
Help me out.
I can't let this shit stand, Clint. I can't wait for your process to save us.
No. Think about this, Javi. You know what's gonna happen here. You ready for that?
Oh, I'm very
We don't
ready.
murder in Richmond. We exile. That's how we've always done things. How about you take David and the rest of your people and just get the hell out? Go far away from Richmond, and then whatever you do is up to you.
I'm sure the herd outside would like that.
She thinks she's sending us out there to die.
She's counting on it.
Everybody put your guns away. We're gonna handle this peacefully.
Some of us are gonna handle this peacefully, but I'm not. Sorry, Clint.
Don't listen to them, Javi. They're fucking butchers, all of them. Shoot that bitch. Take her out. She deserves it.
Sorry,
If
Clint.
you don't do it, I fucking will. Go to hell, Joan.
Yes! Fuck Joan! Fuck you.
Dad!
Such an annoying ass villain. I honestly think if you take the deal with Clint, Clint ends up dead. So, and I like Clint, so I'm gonna keep him alive. I will say though, I wish we saw like Clint again. Hey Trip, how's it going, man?
Son of a bitch! Get back
Yep,
here!
that's the last time we'll see Clint.
Okay, I need you to cover me. We gotta make things right.
Okay.
What the hell is that? Isn't he supposed to talk?
He needs you, not me.
Yeah, this definitive edition is fucked, dude. They messed up so much shit.
Thanks.
I'm pretty sure Gabe says something right there. I even saw his mouth moving. Where my boy Conrad at? I know he's supposed to pop up here.
Damn it. Just go. I'll try and cover you.
We had a way out of this, Javi. Why did you have to go and shoot her? Get down!
I hear gunfire. What the hell is going on over there? Are you guys okay? Do you need a pickup? Or do you have things under control?
Can't talk. Trying to avoid getting shot.
I can't hear you. It's too loud.
Well, this is a hell of a situation.
Oh, there he is.
Don't look so surprised, okay? Didn't get as far as I thought I would, that's all. Conrad! You have no fucking idea how glad I am to see you.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me. I really was headed out, but something made me turn back. Good thing I did, huh?
Oh boy, I gotta lock in here. I can't have Conrad die.
Kate, she's coming for us.
Alright. It's gonna be a quick time event. I have to not fuck this up. Whew, okay, Conrad lives. Conrad lives, yes. I remember distinctly my original playthrough. Javi, or Conrad pushing Javier out of the way if you fuck that up. There he is, he's alive. and not a dead guy on the sidewalk. Do you like Clem? I think she's awesome. Hell yeah. Clem carries this series. Oh my god. They look awful. Those zombies look awful. Rubber zombies. This shit looked like it came out of a Halloween Express. Alright, no preview for the next episode. But yeah, Clementine's awesome. Did you promise that you would help Kate with the family? Wow. Okay. I don't know. I don't think that really matters. I'm not sure. I don't know what that choice really means, but... You and 46% of players refused to kill Lingard. 52% of players assisted in Lingard's suicide. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have said that. Hopefully, well, hey, it's on there. That's not... I don't know. Fucking YouTube bots, man. And Twitch bots. 1.3% of players like Clementine decide Lingard's fate. Okay. Did you tell Kate that you had feelings for her? You and 22% of players didn't share Kate's feelings? Bro, what? You guys are weird, man. 78% of players chose to hook up with that? Okay. Hooking up with your brother's wife. Yeah, that's a good idea. You and 58% of players tried to save Ava? Okay, this is skewed. I think this is skewed because once players find out that their character that they choose to be alive dies, then they flip-flop. So I feel like this choice will always be kind of skewed. I really think that a lot of people choosing this option is to keep Tripp alive. But then again, though, depending on how you play this season, Tripp could not be your friend. Could be an asshole to you. For the right reasons. I mean, if you shoot Conrad, that's kind of a big one right there. That's the deal breaker for Tripp, where he does not like you. Did you shoot Joan or take Clint's deal? You and 56% of players choose to shoot Joan. That makes sense. But yeah, anyways, what was I gonna yap about? Okay, so this ending here is it's interesting the way they set it up, but here's what I wish they would have done, alright? Because I did pretty much every right choice there was to do. I even didn't kill Badger in a messy way either. I had Conrad shoot him in the head. So he's the only one that's dead, right? I really wish that it was more like, based on your choices, you could kind of persuade the group of the town, you know, to take your side. I mean, I really did every right fucking choice in that episode, alright? I kept Max alive, alright? And then he told the truth about Joan, like, raiding communities. But it doesn't matter. Like, that's my biggest gripe about this season is you could get Joan to come forth and tell the truth after, like, Max basically, you know, exposes her. But everybody takes her side anyways. Like, why? It doesn't make sense. And then, like, she's trying to show off all the people I killed. I only killed Badger, and I killed him in a messy way. So, and technically, it wasn't even me, it was Conrad. So, like, it's frustrating. I really feel like they could have done more with that aspect, where it could be like you convince the crowd that, you know, Joan is crazy. But it doesn't matter what you do. It all kind of just plays out the same way. And then, the other thing that I really wish is this choice that we just made here with Ava and Tripp doesn't have much weight as much as I'd like, because what I like about that choice, at least what I thought was getting set up for when it first came out, was you can keep the person that you want, like the person you like the most, alive, but they should hate you for it because you're choosing somebody else. Like, the reason they live is because you didn't pick them to live. You know what I mean? And you would think that that would piss people off. And in episode 5, it does for like 5 minutes, and then you have like a quick little conversation with, not even 5 minutes. I think it's like a fucking 30-second conversation with them, and then they're just over it. They're like, whatever. Yeah, you know, you wanted me to die, but whatever. You didn't pick me to live, but whatever. You know, like, no. Like, it would have made it more interesting. It would have been very conflicting because, like, yeah, you want to keep your person alive? Well, cool, they'll be alive, but they won't be your friend anymore. They won't like you anymore. But regardless, it doesn't matter for very long because it is episode 5, and I'm just not going to spoil too much there. But, like, it's just they could have done more. You know what I mean? And I like that aspect, but then I really dislike the ending of episode 5. Not the actual ending, if that makes sense, but the ending choice, because it just devolves into this like love triangle thing with two brothers and like a wife. Like, I don't care about that. They could have done, I don't know. It's not interesting. It feels very forced, and I don't like it. But other than that, though, I do like the actual ending to episode 5, where you get to walk around and you're the leader of what is this place called again? The New Frontier, the New Richmond or whatever. Let's see, we got another chat here. You should play Detroit Become Human. I have played Detroit Become Human. I just haven't streamed it yet, but I definitely plan on doing that. I was actually thinking about that while I was playing this season. I was like, damn, I should really stream that. Your choices really matter in that game. They do. I really like that. Same with Until Dawn, but I feel like Detroit Become Human does a better job at like your choices mattering, because there is so much different things that can happen. And I feel like Until Dawn and Detroit Become Human are both shining examples of what Telltale should have done with their series. And there's like some aspects that are good. Like this season, I will say, I've said it before, is they did a really good job at the determinant character of Conrad. But it's like at this point it's a little too late, you know what I mean? Like they should have, the way they treated Conrad in this season and his status of dying or being alive all the way to the end should have been in previous seasons, you know what I mean? Like in previous seasons you keep Nick alive. Okay, he's alive, but he doesn't really say much, he doesn't interact much. But in this one, like, Conrad's there. He's like there in every episode, he's talking, he's interacting with the group. He doesn't really change the overall plot, but like he's there, and interesting, like different things happen when Conrad is alive. He changes what happens or how the story goes, you know? Like for example, I mean it's a very little thing, but like Conrad saves you from that QuickTime event. I mean, you guys saw that. Me struggling with that guy, he shoots that guy. I'm pretty sure if Conrad's dead, you're struggling with that guy and you have to like fight him off and stuff. So it's like little details like that. They really should have done this sooner, but Conrad was a really good choice to have in this season as a determinant character, and they did him right. But back to the Detroit Become Human thing, like Detroit Become Human would have had like a plethora, like the story could have been, if we were playing Detroit Become Human, the story can be like, gosh, I don't know, I feel like there's 100 different outcomes for that. But I definitely do plan on playing Detroit Become Human. I'm thinking after I finish this season, I'm probably going to play Detroit Become Human. I do eventually want to play Tales from the Borderlands. I've played that before. I would like to play the Game of Thrones one, but I can't get it anymore. It's not on the PlayStation Store. Wolf Among Us is another really good one too. But I think at the end of the day, Detroit Become Human really showed up Telltale and The Walking Dead and all these, like, of what you really should do in a choice-based game. Granted, to be fair, Detroit Become Human didn't have to worry about making sequels based off your endings. So that, you know, that kind of helps them make it, you know, like, they don't have to really keep track of your choice. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, it's, I can definitely see how it's difficult to make sequels to a game where there's choices involved and they have to keep the game going depending on, you know, they have to make completely separate games, basically. Essentially, if you, like, oh, if this person's alive in your game, how does that affect, you know, the sequel? You know, so for example, Season 1 to Season 2, or to Season 2 to Season 3. And clearly Telltale isn't the best at that because, you know, the endings in Season 2 really don't matter that much. And they toss it away really quickly in this season. But Detroit Become Human does a really good job at that. And it's like, I don't know. I understand why Telltale can't go all in like that, but I wish that they at least did a little bit more. And it's, I don't know. I've yapped about this before, and I'm sure a lot of people that are in Telltale, like, they know about these games, they know about what I'm going to talk about, but for those of you who don't, another big reason why there's so many flaws with this series is Telltale's management sucked, that workers were treated like shit, and there's a lot of crunches, a lot of overtime and a lot of rushed things, and the worst part is, like, it's just like they would have a full-fledged story, and then their management would just be like, fuck that. You're gonna rewrite it at the last minute. So, and you can tell. This season, I mean, you can kind of tell, but it's not as bad as, like, Season 2. Season 1 didn't really have that. I mean, it had cut content, but it had a completely different management, and they had the story written from, like, they knew what they were doing with the story. But you could tell Season 2 and Season 3, like, they were almost, like, winging it, you know? And they would try to, like, the developers, they would try their best to create something, and then, like, the management would just come in and be like, oh, we don't like that anymore. We're gonna have you change that. Like, a month before the episode is supposed to come out, so that's where a lot of flaws come from the series, and it's unfortunate because while I do like this series, it could have been way better, and it had a lot more potential. But yeah, I definitely do plan on playing Detroit Become Human. I have quite a few games still on my list. I still have to get back to Resident Evil 4, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I did finish the other ones. What was I playing? Cyberpunk. The hell was Cyberpunk, Silent Hill 2. Okay, I finished those. Unmetal, I finished that. Super Castlevania. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I think I have a Black Ops 2 playthrough. Oh my god, when did I stream that? Black Ops 2, 3 months ago. Holy shit, dude. I am so sorry for the people who... I doubt it, but... I doubt the people that were watching for the Black Ops 2 stream are in here, but if you were watching for that, I definitely apologize. I'll have to finish that one as well. 3 months ago. I can't believe it, man. I feel like I'm streaming like crazy, but I just... There's so many games to play that I want to stream. It's kind of hard to keep track of all of them at once, you know? I definitely need to go back and finish the Black Ops 2 playthrough. Metal Gear Rising? Okay, I finished that. Holy shit, dude. Wow, where does the time go? Wind Waker? I never finished the Wind Waker playthrough. The Messenger. I got some Zelda ROM hacks. Wow. It's tough, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of tough trying to stream that much and get all these games, cram them all together. Especially when I'm busy in my personal life, and, you know, there's a lot of things I'm trying to get worked out, but yeah, I'll definitely get to it. There's a lot of games I gotta play. But yeah, my plan is to stream all these old games that I grew up with, and even some new ones, and like I want to stream all of them and get them all out of the way. So they're all on my channel. I've said it before. I do like that. Like, I like the audience. I enjoy the audience. But eventually, someday, when I'm done getting through all these games, I kind of want to take a step back from gaming. I mean, I still have it here, but I want to do more with my channel than just that. And I've kind of here and there, I've tried to do it, but I've always kind of come back to playing games. But I do definitely want to get more into, like, you know, some of the other aspects of my channel, like the guitar videos, the bushcrafting, camping, the workout gym videos and stuff like that. But yeah, all right, well, I think I've been yapping long enough. But yeah, sorry about that tangent, but there's definitely, like I said, I don't just do gaming, but that's mainly what I'm focusing on right now. But I'd like to get back into the other things, the other genres that I was doing. You're super underrated. Well, I appreciate that. I would definitely, if you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe. I got the pop-ups in the bottom left-hand corner for everybody. For TikTok is xAustishx. My TikTok is totally different than what I do here, by the way. But TikTok is xAustishx. YouTube is Austish. For those of you on Twitch, and for those of you who are on YouTube, you can always check out the Twitch. It's xAustishx. And yeah, appreciate all you for tuning on in. Hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you all on the next one.